Hi guys, it's Breach 18, breaching board games one game at a time, and I am joined today with my youngest son George. Say hello.
Hello!
And do you want to say how old you are?
I'm George and I'm 6.
Yeah, he's 6 and he wants to help me review a game that he got from Santa this Christmas called Labyrinth. So let's take a look at it and then we'll tell you our thoughts on the game. Hi guys, this is the setup of Labyrinth. It's a 2 to 4 player game. So, right, how do we play Labyrinth? Okay, basically on every turn you have to move the maze and then if you want to, move your piece. The objective of the game is to get all of your treasures. Now the treasures are all here and can be found on the board. These are distributed evenly between all of the players. The first person to collect all of their treasures, then get back to their home spot, is the winner. So, the cool thing about Labyrinth, obviously, is the board and that it moves. The only rule, you can move the board in whatever way you want to. The only thing that you cannot do is, for instance, say it's my turn and I decide to put this in here, and this one comes out. On the next player's turn, they can't then put it either in at the end or the beginning of the line that I have done. You can see that this can mess things up for you on your turn, so you could be setting up the labyrinth exactly how you want it to get to your item, whilst other people are trying to get to their items as well, and it will move the whole maze, therefore it can block you off. So, for example, say that's my first treasure that I need to get. Now if I was red, that would be really easy. I could just move the labyrinth in a way that it's not going to affect me at all. Remember, on every turn you must move the labyrinth. And then I can move this here, gain that treasure. I'll then put that to one side and then go on to the next one that I've got. If I wasn't the red, that would have been a bit difficult because obviously there's walls blocking it. So I'd then need to manipulate the labyrinth and allow me a clear path through to the treasure that I'm getting. And that is Labyrinth. It's such an easy game to learn. Quite difficult when you're playing it to foresee the route to your treasure. That leads to fun because obviously people are moving the labyrinth all the time, so you could be so close to getting the thing that you want and then someone comes along and moves it, so it then blocks your path, which can be really frustrating but equally fun when you do it to someone else. Right, so what did we think to Labyrinth? So I'll start off with what George thinks to the game. George, what did you think to Labyrinth?
It's really some kind of, when you say, you can do good, but you can be better. The first try is kind of hard. It's hard. You actually do have to try and get your treasure. Whatever bit of treasure is on the card, you can just, that's what you're after. You can't move all the way to it. If there's a line all the way to it from where you are, well...
So that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to get to your treasure on your cards.
Yeah.
And you have to follow the labyrinth around. And if there's a wall there, you can't get it. But you move the maze around. And you really liked that, didn't you? Because you had to think about it, but you found it quite hard at the same time. It is a 7+ game, and you're 6, so you're a bit younger. But I thought you did really well. You got the concept of the game. You got how to move the pieces around.
Well, my favourite was Moustache Smash.
Okay, but we're talking about Labyrinth at the moment, so maybe we could talk about Moustache Smash another time.
Yeah.
Okay, so what bit about Labyrinth did you like?
I liked it how my brother was always like, which way to go? Oh yes, no, that was not my plan. Oh again, and then my mummy was like, no, Ben, you have to move back to there. Aww.
So you liked it when you could mess each other up then? So when you put a piece of the labyrinth in and it moves the labyrinth for everybody else, so it can ruin each other's plans as trying to get to their treasure. So it's always changing, just like, you know, in the story of the labyrinth. So you really enjoyed that, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and what would you recommend this game to other families? Yeah, you like it?
Yeah.
That's good then.
It should be pretty hard.
It should or shouldn't?
It should, but if you know the game straight away, like you've done 1,000 times, then you don't need to do the instructions because it's a piece of cake.
Okay.
It's really a piece of cake on the first time. It's not really that hard.
Okay, so it's hard to get the treasure, but it's not hard to learn. No, so it's easy to learn, and once you know it, you don't need to keep referring to the rules, do you? No. Okay then. And that is Labyrinth. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Say bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at DicetowerNetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.